Welcome back. 'Tis week 10. 'Tis the week before you see my toes. I'm not putting my toes, I'm seriously not putting my toes on this. I might just hold up a foot and count it as 5, and then another foot, and then a 1 for next week. We'll see. I'll plan it out, I promise. So, week 10. It is kind of feeling like spring. It's daylight savings time, and things have changed. It is in the studio, and since we moved into the studio last year, we haven't really had a lot of recordings in here while it's light out while we're in here. We kind of moved in the dark times of the year, so it's kind of crazy being in the studio and it's still being light out. That being said, when it's still light out, it means one thing, and that means a lot more time to ride. So whether that's going to be on a mountain bike, which may never happen again in the Ohio Valley given the amount of rain we've had, I've spent some time this past weekend out on my bike. On Saturday, went out on a great almost 40-mile ride with John and our friend Adam from Be Free Ride Bikes, and our friend Ted from our team, and we had new kit day, and we all got out and got to ride, and everybody's in different spaces about where we are as far as training or fitness or all that sort of stuff. But you know what was awesome? Is it was cold, like 37 or whatever, but it was sunny and it was nice, and we were all outside together doing what we love doing. And it made me really remember why I've been in a basement, riding a trainer, doing FTP tests, or trying to follow this plan that's being prescribed. Is I've got a goal and it's down the road, and that's way over there where I'm trying to get, and you guys will get to see a whole bunch of stuff about what John and I are doing to try to get to that goal and where we're trying to hit. But it made me remember this weekend why I love riding, because I was outside with my friends, laughing, screaming while we were going through tunnels, dropping each other, zipping around, just talking about things and having that kind of time in our gravel lot where we're spending with the people we care about. And to boot, not only did I get to ride Saturday, but on Sunday, Ellen and I were able to go out and just do like a leisurely hour, and we got to ride together, which is something that is not something I've had in a lot of places in my life, where I can enjoy the thing that brings me so much joy with the other person that's, with my partner, with the person in my life who I care about. And we had a nice day. We just rode up to Davoo, and we overlooked the city, and it was just beautiful to be out and spending time together back on our bikes outside. And I think there's this thing that happens in Ohio where it gets dark and nasty and unpleasant, and you feel like, oh, why am I just in my basement doing this stuff? And that's because when the sun finally comes out and the weather finally changes and we have these longer daylight savings hours, and you get this kind of twilight and this ability to ride at this time of day, it is everything that putting all that hard work in the basement matters, just so that you can go out and enjoy this period of time and reconnect with the thing that made you really like riding bikes. And it's awesome because this past weekend kicked off everybody's kind of riding season, whether it was all the stuff that was happening on the Pro Peloton, like all the Loop last weekend and all this other stuff. All these major spring classics are happening, but all the rides around here are happening. Death March happened, Baiting the Shark, and I had friends everywhere. Everyone was just so filled with the joy of being able to do the thing that they loved, not in their basement anymore. And that is the greatest feeling to embrace, when that springtime comes and you start to see the flowers come up and that you get to get outside. There's this excitement about riding again in the places that you've missed this whole dark season. And I've been really thankful for that this past few days, just because it's got my mood in a great place, and I feel ready to tackle all of these things because I've got this outlet back. So if you've got any sort of good weather, take the time. If you got to go in super early to work so that you can get out early to ride, do that. Do what you can to move your schedule around and take advantage of the good days we have coming, because they are so important to keep you in that good spirit and bring back that awesome feeling of riding in the awesome weather. So it's coming. I believe in it, I think. So we will talk to you next week. Till then, subscribe, click the link down below, smash it, because John only writes words. I swear someday he'll put a little like bell or something. I don't know. But subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers.